Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Susan Frayne with Frayne Family Chiropractic Wellness Center. We're coming at you live at the moment with Miss Joan Barth of Norwex, and she's going to talk to us today about keeping ourselves healthy and our homes healthy and safe during this crazy time. So, Joan, thank you for joining us today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I know. So I'm from Green Bay, and I'm a consultant for Norwex, and my family is all here. And I love this area, and my church family and my actual family is here as well. So I'm very committed to the Green Bay area and all that it has to offer. So I want to help people help themselves around here.
I love it. What got you interested in Norwex? I've been hearing about it for years, and you really got me started. I'm like, wow, this stuff is great. But what got you interested?
Well, a friend of mine at church, actually, she got started with Norwex. She's a nurse. And so she was telling me a little bit about this product. I'm like, it kind of perked my interest, because I myself was trying to think of different ways of cleaning my house without chemicals.
Yeah.
And so I was asking my mom, what did you do as a kid? Did you use, vinegar and baking soda and, all of those things that you heard about that the previous generation used?
Yeah.
And so when she was telling me about Norwex, that really, really interested me. So I thought, I need to know a little bit more about this.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So she was telling me Norwex actually stands for the Norwegian experience. Norwex.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. This friend of mine, she happens to be a surgical nurse at St. Vincent's.
Uh-huh.
And so she was telling me that she got interested in it because these two surgeons in Norway were looking for a better way to keep their operating tables and their operating rooms clean without all the chemicals.
Wow.
So they started developing, looking at all the options and developing different things. And they came up with the Norwex system. And so I thought, okay, if two surgeons in their operating room think it's good enough to clean an operating room, then I need to know more about this, and I need to maybe use it in my own house.
Yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. So tell me a little bit about the Norwex line then. I know some of the things that I use that I absolutely love, but I have a feeling it goes far beyond what I know about.
Oh, they have so many products, but their top seller, and the one that most people use and that I love to death, and I use it everywhere in my house, is it's called the Enviro cloth.
Mm-hmm.
And which is what you have, Dr. Susan.
Love it.
And it is a microfiber cloth that is embedded with, they call it their backlock technology, which is silver that's embedded in there. And the silver actually helps the cloth to self-purify, and it inhibits mold and mildew and odors.
Wow.
So, I get the question a lot of, okay, it's a microfiber, you can get that at Walmart. Why would I want to go with Norwex? Well, the industry standard, from my understanding, for microfiber is that the microfiber itself, when they weave it, it has to be 1/6 the width of a human hair. So that's pretty small.
Wow.
That's the industry standard. That's probably what Walmart sells.
Sure.
Norwex, however, all of their microfibers in their cloth are 1/200th of an inch or of a human hair. So there's these tiny little microfibers that are also have the silver embedded in them. So we're told that the Enviro cloth, which I have here, see? Anyway, it's just a standard, it's probably, 7x7 cloth. But if you were to take all of those microfibers out and stretch them out, they would be almost 1,800 miles long.
Holy cow.
That is how dense these fibers and these cloths are, which is why they pick up as much as they do, and why they are so good at cleaning.
Unbelievable. Well, what would you say to someone who, for all of these years, they've been using all these really harsh chemicals on all of their surfaces, and they're, convinced that that's what they need to use in order to keep, viruses, germs, bacteria away. What would you say to them that how Norwex would actually be able to take all those chemicals away and still get the job done?
Well, Norwex, because it has the silver embedded in it, all you need is water to activate it. So all I do is I take my little cloth here and I just run it under the kitchen sink, the tap, and wipe up my counters, and that actually cleans the surface. They did some testing, and it cleans 99% of the bacteria.
Wow.
Which is actually better than a lot of the chemicals that are very harsh for your countertops, harsh for your skin, harsh for your kids, and a lot of times they leave a residue on the surface itself that will get into your food or whatever you have sitting on that surface.
Sure. Absolutely. Then what do you do? So let's say that I don't know, I threw some raw meat on the countertop, and now it's got the, the raw meat stuff all over it. And I wipe that down with my Norwex. Well, then what do I do with the cloth? How do I get that clean?
All you have to do is run it under the warm water or throw it in the washer. Although Norwex, they prefer that you don't use the chemically laden standard laundry detergents,
sure,
like the Tides and the Eras and the whatever else it is. But because the silver is in this microfiber, it actually purifies it as it dries.
Wow.
So I have seen tests done, and you can actually YouTube this, where you see tests done with somebody will take a chicken breast and literally rub it all over their counter.
Yeah.
And then they will wipe it up with let's say a Clorox or a Lysol wipe.
Sure.
And then they'll do a test to see what's left over. And there's always some residual stuff left over if you use those type of wipes.
Yeah.
And then they do the same test with a Norwex cloth. Clean as day.
Wow.
Clean as day. And then I've seen it done where somebody will take it they'll leave the cloth sit there for, 10, 15 minutes. They'll do it again and wipe up that countertop, that area again with the same cloth. Same conclusion. 99% of it is gone.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I know.
So you don't need all those harsh chemicals then.
You don't need the harsh chemicals, and you don't need all the plastic. 80%, I've read, numerous different things, and 80% of our landfills are plastic.
Yeah.
Think of all those plastic bottles you use and the plastic wipes and the wipes themselves with the chemicals. What is that doing to the environment? Is it leaching into our water systems? What's it doing to the animals and to the trees and, all that stuff? So
absolutely.
So I don't have to buy chemicals.
Yeah.
All I have to do is wash my clothes once a week, like you would any other bit of laundry. And
sure.
You've got a better system right there.
So it's saving you money.
Saving you money, absolutely.
And keeping you healthy.
Absolutely.
And protecting the environment.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, those Norwegians, I'm telling you, they're fantastic.
Yeah, they are amazing. I love the Norwex line, and thank you so much for joining us, Joan.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Great information. And if anyone wants to learn more about Joan and the Norwex line, I am going to have links to her website. And did you give us your Facebook page too? Do you have a Facebook page?
I don't have a Facebook page.
That's okay. That's okay. So we will post the website link below so everybody can hop on there, learn more about the Norwex line. Really cool stuff, helping you to stay healthy without all those harsh chemicals. Get those out of your house and stay healthy. So until next time, people, thank you so much, Joan, for joining us. And we'll see you all soon. Have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.